Okay, guys, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So, I was gonna do Burger King, but because Forever 21 is going out of business and closing their stores down, I figured why not go ahead and show off Forever 21. Because I never got, well, at least what I'm aware of, I don't think I've ever recorded a Forever 21. Maybe I have in the past, I don't remember. So I figured why not go ahead and show off a Forever 21. Although not just one, but we'll show off all of them. Now some of them are not in business anymore, like they say they are, but they're not. I think this could be one. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was one of these in Kansas City or around Kansas City, the Kansas City area. I called them. Yeah, they no longer will accept gift cards. They will not. They don't even sell gift cards anymore, which really sucks. Because I'm thinking maybe I can call Gerbs and ask if they have any. I don't know if Gerbs has any gift cards. And Jeff, because they had them at one point. Because I got them mixed up with the store called, I think it's called Rule or Raw or Rule 21 or something like that, or not 21. I forgot the name of the store. No, it was it 31, or I don't remember what it was. It was something kind of a weird number and all that. But here we have the store chain here. I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks very interesting. Like, look at the color scheme and all that. Oh, that one has an escalator too. It's pretty cool. Yeah, they're sadly gonna close them all down though. So, yeah, that really sucks. So I don't even know if I'll be able to show them off on, and all that. I would like to be able to video one because honestly, with these photos, they don't show off every part of the store. I'm trying to be careful too, unlike on that Party City, because I videoed that Party City, and the same with the Chesterfield Mall, and people were bitching about it, and I'm just like, while they're closing the stores down and all that, and especially with the Chesterfield Mall, they like I told you guys the story about that and how the guy there, like one of the workers there was telling me to go talk to these people, and I'm like trying to be nice and like asking him where I can go talk to him, and he would refuse to tell me and all that. So he kind of was getting shitty with me and all that, and I was like, I'm not dealing with that. Like if you're gonna tell me like to go talk to these people and tell me where to go find them or something, like he wouldn't even tell me he didn't even know where they're at. He just kept like, I think he was just saying that so he would kick me out of the store. Same with Party City. Like I told you guys, I looked back at my footage. I didn't see any teenager person in there, and all that. And people like that just makes me feel worse about myself. I've already told you guys I'm kind of struggling as it is. When people do that kind of stuff, it just makes me feel even worse. Especially when somebody has autism and bipolar, it's kind of hard. But, yeah, I don't know. But it does look like it's got some interesting flooring, though. But, like, look up here. Oh, I like the shoes on that, too. Like, say shoes there. Like these, this human, I think I forgot what they're called. Mannequins, I think. But check out that they're just like floating in the air there and all that. You got the escalators up there. I mean, it doesn't look super, super fancy, but it still looks kind of interesting in a way. And I'm thinking too, maybe one of these days too, I can showcase some photos of some of these stores, like you know movie gallery and Hollywood Video and all that, because they're kind of interesting. At least Hollywood Video, like it feels kind of different. A lot of these clothing stores kind of feel kind of the same a little bit. Like it's very hard to kind of tell what they were. So like if they end up becoming abandoned, which is usually what happens to a lot of these places, they get abandoned and all that. Like you can't even tell them really apart very well. I mean, you kind of can, but like I don't think J.C. Penney's or Kohl's has this black tile stuff here, but they kind of look all kind of identical, so you can't really tell them apart. I got that there. Got another photo there. And I really do like the black with this too. It looks pretty nice. So it looks kind of a little bit interesting. Nothing like nothing like super interesting. I mean, this kind of does look identical to other stores, but sometimes they can sell different stuff too. Ooh, I like these coats here. Kind of remind me of the coats I have. Yeah, a bunch of these coats. Honestly, I would not recommend getting these for like winter. They do not do very well. You'd be better off getting some clothes for like some clothes for like spring or something. Also, look at that. What's clouds on that shirt? Looks kind of interesting. I think those are clouds, aren't they? They look like clouds. Oh no, wait, they might be leaves. See the little tips here? I think they might be leaves, not clouds. Or maybe they're just random specks. I don't know, because they look like a lot of like random specks. I don't know what they are. I guess they could be just specs for outfits and all that. Got more stuff here. Camis. What's that said? Is that how you pronounce it? Camis? Interesting. I do like the little brick stuff on the walls too. It looks pretty nice. But yeah, I don't know if I've ever actually recorded a Forever 21 or not. We didn't really have a lot of them anywhere. I guess we used to have one in the mall in Jeff, which is possible. Because the mall, the Capitol Mall in Jefferson City has been struggling. They're not in as bad shape as some of the other malls I've seen, but they're not in the best shape either. Like they keep gaining businesses and losing some of them. Although some of the businesses they have been gaining, some of them have actually been sticking around. But some of these businesses too have also been struggling as well. Like I told you guys about the Raw 21 or the Raw or not Raw. I mean like it's no Raw 31 is what it was. I think it's or I'm just gonna go with Raw 31. I don't know how to pronounce it. It went bankrupt. They closed all their locations down. I hear they're opening some back up, which is interesting. So make that like another business, like Big Lots. That's closing all of them down and coming back. So I mean, Forever 21 could shut down and then they could open back up, which is possible. I don't know what's going on there. What it sounds like though with Forever 21, it sounds like they're closing all of them down. And I don't know if there's any outside the U.S. or not, so I don't know if they'll be saved or not. We'll just have to see there. That's like I think that's outside the mall there. With the display thing, pretty interesting. Get sweaters for like $20. That doesn't seem like it too bad of a deal. I can show off these images though and kind of go off some stuff down the road too. So I can have a better because I want to get back to reviewing some stores and all that here in the future, but I've been trying to get caught up on videos, because everything got screwed up when I messed my arm up. I know I've been bringing that up a lot, but it's true. Also, look at these pants. Could you imagine going to a store, seeing somebody wearing these? I mean, they look nice, but like, just like, look how crazy that is. You know, would be interesting to see them like with tails, because some of these outfits, I think you can see them with tails. But you can see them with tails and all that, and then you can like just imagine somebody walking around a store with an outfit with a tail and all that. It'd be kind of interesting. I don't know, but I don't know. It kind of would remind me of. You ever seen the show called Drawn Together? You know, there's this character called Foxy. She's a black character who wears this fox outfit. Of course, she's very she's not even wearing like, I think she's wearing like a very like just her underwear and all that. Here it'd be like pants and all that. That would be kind of interesting though. Oh, here's like a Google Maps picture here. I don't know. I think this the one that closed down already. I can't remember. There was one that closed down. I don't remember which one it was. I don't know. Well, since we're already looking at Google Maps, let's go ahead and actually do this. So 2019, or yeah, 2019. There's when that's there. Yeah, this looks like it's downtown. Zales Jewelries. Interesting. A Barnes and Noble. That's 2012 there. I guess this is one of those places that doesn't want to be, that does not want to, like, show off, years before that on Google Maps. I bet you, though, if you went back to, like, 2015 and looked this stuff, I guarantee it probably would show a lot of this older stuff. That's the thing, that Google Maps just sucks. Like, I would love to find a different like thing to use besides Google Maps, but I don't know what else to use. I mean, Google Maps can be used to like help you get directions, but like when you want to view cool stuff in the past, Google Maps is not the best option. It really is not. It's so damn picky and all that. You're better off like using a different platform or something. Oh, so look at that, a grill and bar. Oh, looks like it's still there too. Hell, a lot of this stuff is still there. And to be fair, this is not like a huge jump. That's not even like 10 years. That'd be what would that be? That would be about 5 years, right? Yeah, I think 5 years. It wouldn't even be 6 years. I don't know though. Now check this out. One of these stores too. This store chain's still around too. We got those all over the place. A lot of these other ones are just not around anymore. And that's kind of hurting malls too, because a lot of these stores are also, what the heck is that? I don't know what that is. But yeah, a lot of these malls though are struggling because a lot of these places are closing down and all that, and these stores are kind of a big part of the mall and all that, especially like Sears and all that. When Sears shut down, and it screwed a lot of malls up really bad. Yeah, a lot of malls I've started noticing were starting to collapse when Sears went out of business. Now, some Sears are still around, and I actually do want to showcase them. I do want to showcase them, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now because I've got other videos I want to upload, and I actually got a McDonald's one. Because I finished showing the ones off in Kansas City, Missouri. I showed a couple off in Kansas City, the state, but that's only because that's only because they were going out of because those McDonald's and all that were ones I wanted to showcase anyway, and they were not showing up right. And some of the stuff is showing Kansas City, Kansas. Some of them showing Kansas City, Missouri. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna show these off and then take a break from it. But yeah, that's pretty much the thing there. But yeah, that's all the pictures. All the pictures. I thought we were getting close because yeah, I didn't see the bottom here. I thought we had a little ways to go. Usually they shove the Google Maps thing at the bottom down there. Got sales here. Yes, it's 40% off and all that. Yeah, usually when you see a store or chain doing a lot of this, usually it's not a very good sign. Usually it means they're actually not doing very well. Not always. Some of them don't really offer deals at all. Like Joann Fabrics, at least the one in Jeff, they didn't really offer a lot of deals. They offered some deals, but not a lot of them, and then just closed them all down. But I mean, they have a lot of good stuff, but they kind of sucked at giving you deals. So when they were closing them all down, I don't feel like I would miss them a lot. I actually got shit on about that on one of my videos, and I was just like, I'm like, it's true. I mean, and yes, it is part of the reason why they shut down, because they were not giving you a lot of deals. That's kind of what happened with Big Lots. The Big Lots was kind of getting expensive, and now they're opening stores back up, but will they stay back up? I mean, I want them to, because I want more stores you can actually shop at and less online. Don't get me wrong, getting stuff online is fine and all that, but going to the store and all that is good too, because it gets you out of the house and you can socialize a lot more. At home, you're not socializing as much, and you need to socialize, I mean, you got school or work and all that, but usually in school or work, usually you're kind of stuck doing either schoolwork or you're like focusing on your job, like if there's not places like these, then you can't really go with your friends anywhere, But that looks like that's the last of them there. There's supposed to be more of them, but Google Maps is just acting so stupid, and I don't know why. Because it was showing more than that before, but now it's not. So check out the floor with this one here. Look at that. That's so cool. I like that. That's really cool. Like look at this floor. Now this looks fancy. This is one I actually wouldn't mind going to. Well, I guess, I don't know, did they redo the floors again? Because that just kind of looks like the other ones. The floor actually kind of looks more brown, though, than black, if you look at it. Like, it looks black over here, the lighting, but over here it looks more brown. I mean, it could still be black, because it looks kind of black here. I don't know. Yeah, it kind of looks like a very dark brown or almost black. Over here, though, yeah, I think it definitely is black over there, but I don't know. Yeah, I think it's brown, because it's brown over there, too. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Got, like, wigs and all that there, too. That's interesting. Are those actual wigs then? I don't know. Got another window display there. I like how that person's kind of tilted there, like she's gonna fall over. It's kind of weird. She's obviously not falling, but it kind of looks like it. I think I showed this off already. Yeah, I already showed that off. That's like from 7 years ago. So yeah, they must have remodeled their store or something. I don't know. Well, that's the thing though. You can see you look over here, you can see the white floor and all. Maybe that's just their front entrance. I don't know. It's a woman in there taking a picture of herself with the dress on. It's another escalator. I don't know if I'd put the wigs on these things. I actually do want one. I want a male and a female one of these. But I don't know if I'd put wigs on them. I probably would just put like other stuff on them. Now, because they're going out of business, you can still buy one, but they're so expensive. It's not even really worth it. They were doing this with the what was it yeah, it was Party City too. Yeah, they were doing this. They were selling some of that stuff, but they wanted so much money for it. It just wasn't worth, the money for it. I mean, the floors are very fancy, but again, there's just not really a lot, that makes them stand out compared to the other ones. I feel like you got the escalators here though too, so you got like one side there and the other. It looks like they're like right back to back. See the little the tilt thing here. See, I'm the one in the J.C. Penney's has a 2-story. I told you guys about that and the mall in Columbia. I actually did not know the Columbia Mall had like a 2-story in it, but apparently yeah, there's a 2-story building there. I mean, it's that. And yeah, they have a 2-story building of of this, and it's kind of crazy though what happened there and all that with them. But the escalator's on the opposite side. Where here it's like it looks like it might be right next to each, but they might be back to back. Cause I have to like go around this pillar looking thing to get to it, on the other side. But yeah, it looks like it's just like you still have to walk around to get to it, So it's not one of those escalators. It's on both sides, like facing the same way. So it's only one escalator is facing one direction, the other is facing the other way. But it does look like you can enter the escalator the other way. You still have to go around that way, but they're not like behind each other, but behind a giant pillar. They look like they're like standing next to each other, which is interesting. Got another one of those. Pretty cool. Doesn't have to get brown floor in it though. And more of these. And see the escalators again over there. Try to see here. Can you no, I don't think you can see the other side there. It does look like it's hiding on the other side though of that. What that? that like pillar looking spot over there. I mean, what would you call it? A pillar? I mean, it's not. It's not literally like it's not shaped like a cylinder, but it kind of does look like a But it's like a rectangle looking pillar. You know. I don't know what you would call it. I'm pretty sure it's a pillar. But besides the escalators, it doesn't look like there's a bunch of super fancy stuff in here. Got the window display again, which is pretty cool. It does look like a pretty big store, though, which is interesting. I've been on a hunt in recording these stores, too. But I've been recording them. I'm trying to be more careful. I think the only reason why I got busted at Party City, though, was because I was showcasing the balloon section. But I was doing that because, well, because on YouTube I have not seen anybody else doing it. I haven't seen a lot of people covering Party City anyway. I was trying to look up some videos. I didn't see it because I really didn't want to do that because I was like afraid about that. But I was just like, they're going out of business and all that, and I wanted to do that, but I don't know. But yeah, they're gonna close all these places down, so I won't be able to get them in business if I do go to these, which kind of sucks. But speaking of malls, there was a couple like like radio place or like record stores. I forgot the name of them. Now they're they're closing them down. I don't know if they've already closed them down or not. They're not in Missouri. They closed the ones down in Missouri years ago. So I think it's no, that's not Circuit City. Circuit City was the electronic store like Best Buy. I can't remember the name of this one. It was not. It was um oh, it was Sam Goody. Sam Goody, that's what it was. I think that's the name of it, Sam Goody. Yeah, they had a couple locations left, and then they closed the rest of them down. By the looks of them, they looked more kind of like slackers and stuff in a way. So it sounds like they kind of took away everything that kind of made them, stand out. But to be fair, though, a lot of people don't buy records anymore. Well, people are starting to kind of buy them a little bit more because I've seen them at the store. I don't really buy records. I'm thinking about going and getting some CDs though. Like some CDs or CD players. I probably wouldn't do that though because well, it's kind of a pain and all to do all that. But yeah, I do want to own some of that stuff though. Like my dad actually has a ton of CDs downstairs. So I probably wouldn't be going after them a lot. I don't know. I mean, I could always buy records for my friends if I wanted to, but I probably wouldn't buy them because I wouldn't really know where to put them. I don't know. I have to think about it. Because now that I think about it, some of these records, like, I've heard there's some Scooby Doo records that are very old and all that have, like, the Scooby Gang voice actors, talking and all that on there, and they have a voice actor for Shaggy. Surprisingly, Casey, what's his last name? Casey, I don't remember the name of him. He's not actually voicing Shaggy in one of these. It's actually voiced by a different, well, Shaggy is a different voice actor, which is very weird, but, also got that there too. That's pretty interesting. Now I'm gonna tell you guys too. My mom's gonna be coming to get me here. I can't really walk outside. It's raining out, and she's doing her Walmart delivery thing. So I figured I might tag along with her and go to Walmart and look around while she's doing her shopping and all that. I actually do have a Walmart video I want to talk about here soon. Because talking about records and all that, I keep forgetting about what I want to talk about. This one might be kind of concerning for people, but I'll talk about it later. I don't think it's been confirmed yet. Yeah, it has not been confirmed yet. Not thinking about it. It's not been confirmed yet, but it sounds like we might have a problem with some of this stuff. With the records and all that. Which may be a problem down the road for that kind of stuff. But I'll talk about it later. You guys might know what I'm talking about, but I have a video planned for that in the future. Huh. I like the little squares over here, too. Like little lines. That's not a shadow, is it? Is it? It doesn't look like a shadow. I could be wrong. It could be a shadow. I think that's just the way the color looks. Because even in front of here, look. In front of here, it showcases the little squares here. Although it's weird how over there it ends. Actually over here it's kind of hard to tell a little bit. I guess you can see it kind of over here a little bit. Yeah, over here you can kind of see it. I think I can't really point at it because I forgot I'm screen recording it, but you see where these that blue thing that blue clothes thing is, like that a cloth thing, or that that for the clothes. There's a little square over there. I think it's a different color. It's kind of hard to see it because of that, but you can kind of tell right there. Over here, down here, it's the same way. Like, see behind, at the end down here, it's like it goes all the way across, but this middle one here it stops, which is very weird. Again, that could be just a glare in the picture, but I'm pretty sure it's part of that. But these are actually taking a long time to do. Yeah, I think I'll show more of them off later. There's another high up picture here. Got more of these here. Ooh, I like the little lights up there. That's pretty nice. I've seen them in the other pictures, but they look really nice here. I don't know if I missed them because I was talking and all that, but I don't know. But I gotta go to the restroom too. But I'm gonna finish showing this off. I want to. Yeah, I was talking about the McDonald's thing and all that. I actually don't think did I actually showcase all the photos in that one picture, or did I kind of stop? Because I think I stopped because I was like, I'm gonna show them off again down the road. I don't remember because there was a lot of photos and the video was super long. That was like a couple of days ago and I already forgot. But yeah, I gotta go potty really bad right now. Ooh, I like the pictures here too. Like Space Jam, A New Legacy. I forgot that was like everywhere, and in the movie I hear it ain't even that good. I hear it's not the worst thing ever. Yeah, people aren't like comparing it to other films. I'm just going off what people have said about the movie, not like comparing it. Where people would say compare let's say the Velma show from other Scooby-Doo's, people have said it's definitely the worst. Some people even say Velma on that show is way worse than Scrappy-Doo. And I can confirm, yeah, that's true. But I'm somebody who didn't hate Scrappy-Doo. I had problems with him, but I didn't completely despise him like other people did. But yeah, I definitely saw where some of the hate kind of went with him. But I do want to do a video with that character down the road, but I have to watch more Scooby-Doo first before I kind of judge it. But he definitely has some problems. But then there's that also goes with Disney movies too. People are saying well, actually, people aren't even even saying the live action Snow White movie is the worst Disney live action movie. I'm surprised people have not mentioned that in their videos when reviewing the movie. Well, I haven't really watched a lot of reviews of it either. I've seen some, but I'm trying to avoid it because I want to watch the original movie kind of blind, because I do plan on reviewing the other movies, but I have to get back to, DreamWorks and finish that up first before I do that. Ooh, Look at that. That window, it's a window display there. I like that. Look at the blue and all that, and the sun outside. Like, it's actually reflecting really well out there. That looks really pretty. Like, is there actually a blue light out there, or is that the actual sky? I think it's the actual sky, but yeah, it looks like the sky. That's still really cool. I really like that. That's one thing the closed stores always kind of tend to have compared to like stores like Lowe's and Menards and Walmart and all. They tend to have these unique floors. Target, I think, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think a lot of them still have their white floors. But but they don't have floors like these. And even then, Target used to have their fancy lights. Walmart used to have their fancy little tape on the floor and all that. You know, I still see some stores have that. Even the one in the Mosers up here still has it because it was converted from a Gerbs into a Mosers. It still kept that. No, it's not Mosers. It's Tractor Supply. Sorry, Tractor Supply, which I think used to be a Kmart, is what they said back in the 90s before it shut down, because it shut down years ago. Like, I think it shut down even, like, I think they said 1991 is when it shut down, so 1991 or something like that. That was just an estimate, though, but it would have shut down way before Google Maps was a thing. And I even looked up on Google Maps, I couldn't find anything. But that said, though, I'll get the other two later. Right now, I really got to go potty, so, and I got to get ready. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.